Hey guys, good afternoon, good afternoon. Yes, this is Spirit Journey. I hope you all are doing well this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Yes, today is May 29th, 2022, and the time is now 12:40 a.m. Yes, I'm just relaxing right now, had my breakfast, and yes, I got up early this morning and I left the place early to walk my dogs. It went very well. The weather, yeah, let me show what it looks like out there. It's gorgeous out there. It's really nice. Very nice. I'm sorry. Yes, it's me. I'm in front of the camera, or whether in front of the camera today. I'm doing okay. How you guys doing? Yeah, I got up early this morning. Yeah, I slept out here in the living room, and yes, I was fell asleep with videos going on. Yeah, it was a very nice walk. Absolutely beautiful. I advise you all, if it's safe to do so, to get up early when the sun comes up and go for a nice walk in the park. It was really nice. And I got back around what time? Around 8:30, 8:45. Yeah, so I was out for like 3 hours. It was very nice. I had a simple breakfast, and yeah, my computer's on. Right over there, it's on. It's on pause right now, but it's on. And I was just closing my eyes, and I saw some stuff. And so that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about um, some visions that I had. Well, the vision that I had just a moment ago, and I think it was early this morning or yesterday. I'd like to talk to you about it. A lot of my videos, I do talk about some of the things that I see. And yeah, I've been doing this method now for hmm, since 2017. And I find it getting easier to see something. However, it could get fuzzy. It's like out of focus. But the fact that I'm able to see something is really something. And I really ask myself, what is it that I'm seeing? I mean, where are these places? So just a moment ago, as my computer was running, I just closed my eyes. I was feeling a little tired. And what I do, I just close my eyes. And as if you're looking forward, I like the back of your eyelids, as if you can do that. You just keep your eyes closed and just look forward like that, and that's all I'm doing. And what I saw an office space. At first, how it starts, like it always seems to like kind of start off the same way. Um, you can see a like the the base of it is like a darkish color, and then um, what seems to be the walls is a light color. So basically, you see the the part where the floor and the walls connect, and that's basically all. But so you see contrast of colors, but it's very very faint. Yes, hello viewers. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So that's generally how it starts off. If I just like at random just want to close my eyes and look into my eyelids as if I'm doing that. That's usually what first comes up. That I'm seeing the junction where the floor and the walls intersect, and then I might see a corner in that wall, um, and then as for today, It started off the same way, and then I saw like a hallway. I saw a hallway with the threshold of a door, and I saw different angles. Um, it's like as if a camera, like you're looking from one direction, let's say from this side of the wall, and you're facing that way, and then maybe you looking that way. Um, but I distinctively saw it was a hallway. And then I saw I think you call it the mold. I could be wrong the terminology. What do you call it, people, when um, where the floor and the wall meet? They put like a like a strip of something right at that juncture. Is it like a kickboard or something? But or molding? Let me know what you call it. What is the term? But I distinctively saw this, and office buildings, what do you call it? Government office buildings have this. It's I think a really inexpensive thing, and again they put it on they where the wall and the floor intersect, but it's placed against the wall, and it was the one it's like a thin strip. Maybe the strips are um, 1/8 of an inch thick, and it was a dark color, and that's what they use. And I remember I used when I did work. I did work in office buildings and uh, city-owned um, office buildings, and it looked very sterile, the room. The doorway, the hallway had like had an entrance, a threshold, and it didn't have it was like an open threshold, so it didn't have like a physical door, but where a door would be. Um, let's see. It may have had like where like a frame or something like that. Um, but yeah, I distinctively saw the hallway and then a doorway into the looking down the hall. Just it was like at an angle. What angle? Trying to remember. Um, oh gosh, I could have been maybe slightly up, elevated. So looking downwards on an angle, a little bit, not too far, just slightly. Um, but yeah, I remember seeing different angles. I did not see any equipment. It was just a bare, it reminded me of uh, basement level, and they might have maybe equipment or something, but I didn't see equipment or anything. But it reminded me of those like a very sterile hallway, light walls, that kickboard, whatever you call it, that strip. Yeah, the strip that goes along where the walls and the floor meet. Yeah, it's about maybe this big. So that's like 4 or 5 inches or something like that. 4 inches in width. So the thickness might be 1/8 of an inch, and then the width might be, I guess, about 4 inches along the wall. And I distinctively saw it. It was at that moment very clear, and the clarity didn't last long. I did not see any people, but it reminded me of, oh God, I had a vision in the past. It might have been, mm, it could have been in 2020. I saw the same type of space. It looked very similar to me. Um, a hallway, and I believe it was a camera, like because it was elevated. It was where like high up in the wall. It looked like a what I was seeing it through was a camera, I believe. That's how I interpret it. And it was aiming downward by I think it was a doorway. And walking in the hallway towards my direction where I was looking from was it looked, I think it was a man. He was carrying a box, a the cardboard boxes. Yeah, was it cardboard? That color. Oh God, I forget what color. I forget whether it was the brown one or the pale one, like a whitish, off whitish color. But I mean, it was a a type of cardboard box, and someone carrying it through the hallway, and it was very clear. I believe it's the same facility. Just my instincts tells me it was the same facility. I did not see the face, because the box was one of those really big boxes, those moving boxes, and so when he went through, you just see that someone was carrying it. But I believe it was a man that was carrying it. That was my impression. Um, I haven't worked in an office space like that. Oh, brother, over 20 years. Yeah, yeah. I used to work in buildings, and it just looked very sterile, and it to me it just seemed like a government building, a government office building. Um, my impression was it was here in the States. Again, I never hear any audio. Um, what else? And then earlier today, what I saw outside. It was very beautiful. Um, let's see. I remember seeing the ground, and oh, I don't know what you call it. In the northeast, we have these trees, and in the fall, I think it might be a maple tree, but I'm not sure. It's those these little seeds, and it almost looks like a wing from oh a little wing from, let's say, a bird or something like that. And on one end it has the actual seed, and then the other component of the leaf is allows it to float downward. So when it falls off the tree, it whirls around like this. It spins before it lands. And I saw these on the ground. Oh, brother. If I can get the name, I'll probably look on the internet, and so I can maybe use that as a thumbnail. But yeah, I saw that on the ground, and it was the daytime. Yeah, it was outside somewhere, and the ground. Mm, it was paved. It had some type of pavement. I don't remember the details of that, but it was just very outdoorsy, and I'm saying, when I saw it, I said, okay, what I'm looking at is it must be fall, where I'm seeing this. Yeah, because here, this is spring right now in New York City. So it has to be a place, let's see. Oh, it'd be south, it'd be the southern hemisphere. Yeah, this is the northern hemisphere, New York City. So what I saw was the southern hemisphere somewhere, um, and those pods, those seeds that fall down and it rolls around. Yeah, um, it had a peaceful feel to it when I looked on the ground. It just had I felt that peace, and I saw, oh, I saw grass. I saw like a lawn. Um, trees. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's trees. Yeah, lawn and yeah, the sun was was it was daylight, and the sunlight the 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 sun was hitting the ground in like streaks, and but it was like it had like a gentle feel to it. It was beautiful. Yeah, so I think it was either I think it was early morning, either early morning or uh, when the sun starts to you know heading towards the what do you call it, dusk time. It looked beautiful, how the sunlight hit and how it reflected off the grass. It just had a peaceful look. And then I saw a little distance from it. It was the ground, and it was some type of stone, like a dark gray stone. It was rectangular in shape, and the sun was also reflecting off of that, so it had like a beam of, the sun rays upon it. Really earthy. Um, I think it might have had some dew. It was moist. The earth, I think. Um, it was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Um, so I'm wondering now. So I have my computer on. Yeah. So it looked very beautiful. So it has to be a place. If it's occurring now, the the place was full with those seeds, and it looked like it was just placed there. No, Lavin boy, no barking. Good boy, you're a good boy. You gotta, yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, it has to be the southern hemisphere. I'll take a look at those trees. Yeah, hello, viewer. What trees? If you're from the Northeast, we have these trees, and in the fall, they have these little pods, and when it falls off the tree, it like whirls around like that. It almost looks like a wing. It has like the pod, the seed, and then that other component of it that allows it to spin around when it falls. That's what I saw on the ground today in my vision. And it was either early morning hours or late morning hours, because the sun, how the sun hit off the ground was at a low angle. So it was either sunset or going towards sunrise. Very peaceful, very beautiful, earthy, and again, the office space that I saw, I believe it's the same office space of the man that I saw in a vision about 2 years ago, and he, yeah, it was just like a very bare, and it had I think the molding you call it on the base part of the floor, where the floor and the walls meet, had something there, a strip. Looked real typical, low budget, very sterile office space, and it reminded me of where you would have the mail room, some certain equipments and everything, so it's away from public view. Um, yeah, and the fact that it didn't have physical doors, but it had a threshold. Yeah, and I saw that very distinctively. No people, but that I'm able to see these images quicker and quicker. Yeah, yeah, it's a method. It's a real easy method that I've been doing since 2017. You just close your eyes and just stare straight ahead. I'm doing it right now. And when you do that, you feel like you start to see distinctions in the shading. You see highlights and contrast. And you do it long enough, you start to see something. In my case, I generally see what looks like an office space. And but sometimes I might be outside. I see something outdoorsy. Yeah. And that's basically what I want to talk about today. Just wanted to get that out there. I'm really eager to know what this is that I see. Um, I believe that they exist. What I'm looking at, I don't think it's by chance. I don't think it's by chance. Have any of you ever tried the method? And if so, what did you see? What did you see? Yeah. Start trying it, people. I want to start comparing notes. I've made many references to how I do the meditation. Really, it's just relaxation. It's conscious relaxation. My goal is not to fall asleep. My goal is just closing my eyes and like forcing myself to just look through my eyes. And as if you're looking through your eyes to see something, and an image appears. And I believe these places, I think what's happening, see, when I start to shut out everything, when you shut off your senses, so you're not your eyes aren't actually looking at anything, and you're not paying attention to what's being, sound. So your what you're focused on is going to be exaggerated. So if you're looking through your eyes, your body, your mind wants to see something, and I believe the mind is picking up something. I tell you what I believe. I'm going to say it. You know, I really believe that we're in. I believe our bodies are somewhere else, like in the Matrix. I really believe that. I know that sounds odd, but I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. And technology is catching up to a higher level, and it's based on the principles of how our mind works. Our bodies are computers. The mind is a computer, it is a processor. And so if you impose on a particular part of your mind that you are to see something, it expects to see something. And again, we pick our minds pick up frequencies. It's all about frequencies, people. And so your body is starting to pick up a frequency to see something. It has an expectancy. So when you close your eyes like that and just stare straight ahead, your body, and I find that, see, my window's over there on that side. And I find that if you have too much light in your eyes, it doesn't work. It needs light, so the light source is there. So I look away from it, at a 45-degree angle. And it seems like to be just enough light so that you will see something. And if you go like this, it casts a deep shadow. See that? It picks up a shadow. But see, I don't want that. See, too dark, it covers the image, and too light washes it out. So you need something just in the middle. So just a natural light source. So yes, the light is coming in the room, and you just look away, away from it, not, don't look at it directly, and you will see something. I believe that the, the more you're able to shut off your physical senses, the sense of hearing, smelling, seeing, talking, touching, all those things, you kind of like veg out, but with awareness. And you stare through your eyelids. And you're in a relaxed, your body's nice and relaxed. I think your body then starts to maybe um, may register what your, because I believe that we're multidimensional. We're doing different things simultaneously. I don't know. Okay, I don't know whether it is us that is doing the things, or they have like, according to what you focus on, um, it's almost like my computer, like on YouTube. Your body is the monitor, let's say, and you turn it on, and you're looking at videos. Now you can only look at one video at a time, basically, and depending upon which window is open, different video. And I think this is the same thing. So whatever what you're focused on, that's the video you see. And that is the image that you will be seeing during meditation. And so we're not, we're seeing what we're seeing different things, but I believe it's that the body, the source of where we are, is located somewhere else. I believe we're located somewhere else. Um, like in the movie The Matrix. I mean, it doesn't have to be as dramatic, but I think that I think that we're shown different things, and we show different things to elicit um, negative responses, intensities. Um, but what if you're not intense? What if you say, I just want to do this meditation, whatever I see, and if you convince yourself, not to be frightened, and just stay neutral. I think when I see what I see during my meditations, if I get too excited, like, oh wow, I saw such and such, that changes our mindset. We, we get excited. It's like we have to be in passivity mind-wise, a very relaxed um, state of mind. And so the images, I think, will last longer and clear, clearer. So sometimes they come out extremely clear, but many of the times the images are very faded. But when it starts to get very sharp, so what I do also, I'm very audio as well. Like for me to remember something that I saw, this is what I mean. If I see something, I have to mentally say what I'm seeing. Just looking at it, observing passively doesn't work for me in recalling it. In order for me to recall something, I have to make a mental note that I'm saying like the obvious, like yes, I see the such and such, and it's with so and so. I have to get like that in my mind so that I could like re, remember, recall it, yeah. And yeah, I've seen things that scientists. I saw these two scientists many months apart, and I think this is also what makes me think that we're part, like the Matrix. That yes, people. Like um, when we're asleep, I think that's when these people who are the scientists, um, they like they seem to be like in an office space, and they experiment on some of us, and they could experiment on us when we're asleep. And if your mind is awake during the times of these things, um, you have a good opportunity to recall it once you wake up. I know it sounds extremely bizarre, but where else could these things be manifesting from? Because um, I've seen these office spaces. I believe they exist. Um, I'm wondering whether they're places I've been to um, during sleep hours. I believe that the see you might be physically here, but your mind when you're asleep it goes somewhere, and that's where maybe some of our point of attention is in this office building or other places. I've seen places outdoors. Um, Let me know what you think. Let me know and try it and see what happens with you. If it's safe to do so, if you're, of right mind, and when you awake from sleep or dreaming, just, don't open up your eyes right away and look straight into your eyelids. Keep still, um, and usually, you'll see something. You will see something, and when you do see something, keep a note of it, or you can write it down or do a video yourself. And let me know about it. Let me know about it. Yeah. Yeah, the world is more than you could possibly imagine, I think. I'm at like a crossroad in my life. And when I see things like this, it tells me why get so excited about when you see bad things happen. Like in New York City, things are just going down the tubes. But when you see these things, you say, hey, something else is running in the background. And it has a big influence over our lives. And we don't even realize it. We don't even realize what we see. And our understanding doesn't make it get, uh, it doesn't prevent you from seeing it. I think it's all about receptivity and expectancy. I expect now when I close my eyes and relax that an image will come up. It could be a still image. It could be like I'm looking at a video, and once in a blue moon, it's like a still image. Yeah, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, let me know, people. Try it out, and let me know in your comments below how it is in your meditative session. Okay. Yeah, so this isn't going to be a long video, but I wanted to, I do this to document my uh, my development of this form of meditation that I devised for myself, and let me know how if it's safe for you to do so. Let me know what the results are. Okay? Yeah. So I hope you enjoy your Sunday, and yeah, peace, love, and joy and harmony to you all. Okay? Yes, guys and gals, be safe and enjoy your, what's that, Memorial Day? Yeah. Take care, guys. Bye bye.